Uh, Hi, DC. How you doing? Uh, Doing another update here to do a kind of a normal update. It's not just going to be not a Beatles update. It's going to be a normal update, and got a handful of things here. Some things I've been getting in the mail, and some things I picked up recently. Um, Turn this down a little bit. A little music playing in the background. Uh, Dereck's nice album, although this is the download version that came out before the vinyl came out, so it's slightly different. Numbers of tracks are different, and the track listings are different, but I'm very happy to have this, and just glad I have it both digitally and on vinyl. So thanks again, Derek. And let's put this guy back up here where he belongs for right now. And let me show you some really quick things here. Trying to make a quick post this time. I posted earlier tonight a Beatles post, and I'd had a few items, some of which were, well, one I think was a promo album, or 45. I found a bunch of promo 45s today for some reason, which are quite nice. Once again, it's going to be difficult to show this because my camera does not handle contrast very well, but I'll do my best. I was hoping, because it was later at night, I think it's even worse. This is basically Track Records, MCA Records, The Who doing The Real Me. One side mono, one side stereo, so it's kind of a nice white label promo. No matter where I go, it's going to be tough. See, that looks, but it's out of focus because it's too close. So, yeah. Can't win. Trust me, it looks really good. The vinyl looks great. So that's kind of nice to get a Who white label Who promo. Another nice promo that I picked up today from Sonic Boom is a Bowie promo. I think this might be the very first Bowie promo I have on RCA Records. Great RCA company sleeve. And this is of 2 tracks. It's not a mono stereo situation. One track is Starman, the other one is Suffragette City. So it's kind of nice to have promo 45 from Ziggy Stardust. It says, yeah, mono on both sides? Mono on both sides. Both songs are mono. Full down or dedicated mono mix, I do not know. If there is a Bowie collector out there who is more knowledgeable than I am, which I'm sure there are many, who can attest to whether or not this is a dedicated mono mix or a full down, yeah, please let me know. I'd love to find out. I guess I should listen to it and compare it to the stereo, and I can tell. This little white area over here is some kind of, it's like a sticker over the RCA logo. It looks like it says B because it's the B side. Starman was the B side, I guess. 20 and then 11 seconds cues for, introing the song. They didn't go to the trouble to do it for Suffragette City. So maybe they weren't playing Suffragette City as much as they were playing Starman. I don't know. But very cool, and it's a very different color label than the standard RCA label for Bowie. So that's a nice little piece to have. Pick that guy up today. Okay, 4 minutes. I've only got 2:45. It's terrible. Elvis Costello, Watching the Detectives, stereo on one side and stereo of Allison on the other. White label Columbia promo. This was nice. I've never seen a Cotillion single before. Maybe I just wasn't looking for them. But this is Emerson and Palmer doing Lucky Man, and it's backed with Knife's Edge. It's in great condition, the vinyl. The label's a little, just slightly, ever so slightly worn, but it's nice to have a Cotillion company sleeve, and then the Cotillion label is kind of nice on the 45. It's very different than on the album. Vocal, it says, I was trying to make sure this isn't a promo too. I mean, there were so many promos there, I was just amazed. No, it just says vocal on both sides. So, very nice to have. Keep my eye out for more. And I think I have this single. I don't have this particular company sleeve. It's a Warner Reprise sleeve for, now I decide to peel off the price tag. Oh, I have another price tag on underneath, and that's keeping some of the sticky stuff on it. Okay, well, I got some more work to do before I put this away. Anyway, this is Neil Young's Heart of Gold, back with Sugar Mountain. This Warner Reprise company sleeve, but on the back it's got some information about I think it's a comp album. All new deluxe 2-record set, 23 complete selections from the latest stereo albums by Gordon Lightfoot, Norman Greenbaum, Paul of Peter, Paul and Mary, Stookie, Jackie Lomax, Randy Newman, Beach Boys, T-Rex, all these different people. And it's menu hot platters. It kind of shows a little graphic of the cover of the album there. And then you can write away for it and send off for it. So this again, you know, that was a different company sleeve, but also the vinyl was just in great condition, so I had to nab it. So, and the price was right. And it's Neil Young. So, and I've had some good luck getting some interesting Neil Young 45s recently. And I did get a, I'm not sure if I showed this or not. I'm afraid, I don't want to double up on things. But I can't remember what I've shown and what I haven't shown, so I'm sorry. Finally got a decent copy of On the Beach. Insert, vinyl, everything is in great shape. The interior of the cover has the pattern from the umbrella. So, yeah, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Because every one of these I found, the quality has been, and they want as much money as I paid for this one or more. So, very happy to get this. I apologize if I've already shown that. There's a couple of things I got in by mail recently. So the new Elvis Costello and the Roots together, doing Wise Up Ghost and other songs, 2013. This is part 1, or number 1 down here. So I like this. It's great. Fingers crossed it'll be a number 2. Yeah, it's a good shot in the arm for Elvis. I think it's an interesting combination. What's interesting is, can't remember which song it was. It's got a new title, but it's the song called Pills and Soap from Punch the Clock, I want to say. Jeez. I can't remember. I think it's Punch the Clock. Yeah. Anyway, it's a great song, but it's totally redone. Lyrics are basically the same, except there's one new verse at the end that has new lyrics to it. Whether they were alternate lyrics that he didn't put on originally, or maybe he rewrote one verse of new lyrics, I'm not sure. But if you're a Costello fan at all, if you're a fan of the Roots, definitely pick this up and give it a listen, or find it online somewhere and sample it and give it a listen. I think you'll want to pick it up. So another item from the mail, from the post, is this little guy here. This is Belle and Sebastian, the Third Eye Center. I haven't opened this guy up yet, but I will very soon. It's sort of the new version of, an alternate version of, not an alternate version either. It's a continuation from the album they put out called Push Barman to Open Old Wounds. So it's sort of B-sides, unreleased tracks, alternate versions from the past 2 or 3 albums that they've done. And I've really enjoyed the last 2 or 3 albums that they've done, so very happy to have this. There's 2 versions of this. One that was just standard vinyl, I think, and this one is called the deluxe version, which was on 180-gram vinyl. I thought there'd be something more deluxe about it, but unless I open it up and find out something else special is in it, it's kind of just a 180-gram version of it, which is fine. I'd rather have that if it improves the quality, sound quality. So it's a 2-disc set, tons of music on it, and it comes in with a download card, I believe. So if you're a Bell and Sebastian fan, I would recommend this. Even though I haven't opened it up and listened to it yet. I mean, I know a lot of the songs that are on there because I've heard the B-sides already. So I was at a friend's house last week, kind of a housewarming type deal. They just moved in, and they were showing Woodstock. They had just DVR'd it, and saying to myself, I don't have that in any form, I don't believe, that soundtrack. So it's kind of nice to hear the music on the film, and I was thinking to myself, oh, I got to find that soundtrack. You know, it shows up every now and then, but the U.S. copies are usually trashed, or they're just kind of almost a dime. When you find them, they're in the dollar bin and they're just beat up. I was lucky enough to find at Sonic Boom today a German pressing that's just in perfect condition. It's just beautiful. Cover and the vinyl itself is in great shape. So, I won't waste too much time opening it up, but it's kind of interesting how the two albums come out from the side, and then the second album comes out from the top here, right where my nose is. So it's a bit cumbersome. You just pull it right out there. It's a little bit cumbersome to get in and out of, but glad to have it. It's pretty much a classic set of songs. I know there was an expanded version of it that came out, but it's nice to have a version of that, and being that it's German, it makes it even better. I'm slowly collecting the entire Beat the Boot box, at least Volume 1, I think. They had another copy from the box. This was As An Am. I don't believe I have this one. I've got about 5 or 6 now, maybe 7 from the box set. I'm not sure. So as I find that they keep putting them out, I'll keep buying them up. But this is from the officially released Beat the Boot series. The box, they told me the box was just trash, so they basically broke the box up and been selling the vinyl separately. And I've been getting quite a few of them. So fingers crossed I'll get some more of them. Here's the back. They crossed something out of the back here. And they left the number 483 up here. Your copy number 483. This is, I thought I'd give information where this was performed. Just has a musicians, songs, New York Palladium, 81, show 2. Yeah, I think that's what it says. It's hard to read. Looks like it's 1981, show 2. Anyway, so that'll be interesting. I think I saw him in 84 or 85. I think it was 84. Maybe it was 85. And it was a great show. It's fantastic. I'm so glad I got to see him. So it'll be interesting to hear that. Let's see, a couple other items I picked up last week. I'll finish with this real quick. Cal Jader Quartet. This is a nice original Verve LP. Saturday night, Sunday night at the Blackhawk, San Francisco. I've been finding a lot of Cal Jader lately, so it's kind of nice to add this to it. And this is part of the 180 gram, what is it? Let's make the type smaller. This is the, I can't read that. ORG music. Anyway, this is part of the series that came out a couple years ago, probably 2 years ago. They came out on black vinyl, and then Nevermind came out on blue. In Utero came out in yellow. Unplugged came out in red. And then they finally released Incesticide, and this came out on clear. They had one clear vinyl. They had a clear vinyl, they had a black. Show up at Sonic last week, and I grabbed the clear vinyl one. And I checked this today to see, just curious to see if they had it. Or actually, I was kind of looking to see if they had the new In Utero the 20th anniversary. They didn't have it in. I guess something was holding up the production of it. But that black vinyl copy of this that they had left was gone, so somebody else nabbed that. It's nice. So I'm glad to have that. I'm still looking for In Utero from that series. It'd be great to get. I have the Unplugged. I thought I was buying the red vinyl. I ordered it online and I'm getting it on black, but I'm glad I got it regardless. But anyway, and finally, last but not least, something I picked up today. I don't have any soft machine, but I do now. And this is a nice Holland press of the first two albums together. I think this has been shown on Facebook. I've seen it sort of pop up on people's posts that they found it, gone to the local stores, and there it was, this nice 2-record set. Now, real quick, I'll just open this up and show the... I have more Kevin Ayers music because I don't know how, I heard about Kevin Ayers being on just the very first Soft Machine album, and then he went out solo. So I had to go and I found a repress of Joy of a Toy, and then I started seeing some other original LPs, and I started picking those up. And then I just recently, I think I showed my last update, that there's a nice 3-disc set, I think, that has all of the output. Maybe it's more. Let me check. Since we're talking Soft Machine. No, it's a 5-disc set of all Kevin Ayers music from the Harvest years. So it's his first 5 albums, plus each disc has extra tracks, BBC recordings and whatnot for each album as well. So if you're a Soft Machine fan, Kevin Ayers fan, this is a pretty nice item to get. I think it was like 24 bucks. 5 discs, all that music, couldn't be beat. Oh, and I grabbed these today at Sonic as well. These are nice reissues with extra tracks on them. Donovan, Hurdy Gurdy Man, and Mellow Yellow, $6 a piece. I think the 2005 remasters have extra tracks on them. So anyway, that's it for update right now. I think I've skipped over some things that I picked up, but they're somehow got shuffled around and now I can't find them. So if I find them, I'll do another update tomorrow or the next day. Anyway, again, under 20 minutes. I'll eventually get under 15 and maybe close to 10. So anyway, thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.